Welcome to today's video where we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatics, the 1990 D Mint Mark Washington Quarter. This particular coin has captured the attention of collectors and coin enthusiasts due to its rarity and surprising value, with some of these quarters now worth a staggering $47.825. Let's start by taking a look at the history of the Washington Quarter series. The Washington Quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Initially, the coin was designed by artist John Flanagan, and its depiction of Washington's profile became one of the most iconic and enduring images in American coinage history. Over the years, the Washington Quarter has undergone various design changes and modifications, but it has always remained a symbol of American currency. The coin was produced in both silver and copper-nickel compositions, with the silver quarters being discontinued in 1965 when the United States moved to a copper-nickel mix due to the rising cost of silver. Now, let's fast forward to 1990, the year that the D Mint Mark Quarter became notable in the world of coin collecting. The D Mint Mark stands for the Denver Mint, one of the U.S. Mint's primary facilities for producing coins. The 1990 D Mint Mark Washington Quarter is often seen as a part of the regular circulation coinage from that year, but what sets it apart from most other quarters is its scarcity and condition, which significantly impacts its value. The 1990 D Quarter was produced in large quantities, with over 600 million coins minted at the Denver Mint. On the surface, this would suggest that it should be relatively easy to find one of these coins in circulation today. However, the true value of this coin comes into play when it is discovered in an exceptional condition, specifically one that is well preserved, uncirculated, or has some unique error or minting anomaly. It's important to note that most of the 1990 D quarters you will encounter in your everyday transactions are not going to be worth much more than their face value of 25 cents. But if you happen to come across one of these quarters in near-perfect condition or with certain minting errors, then you might be holding onto something much more valuable. Over the years, coin collectors and investors have been particularly interested in coins that have survived from circulation without showing the usual signs of wear and tear. This is where the 1990 D Quarter starts to stand out. Some of these coins have been graded at exceptional levels, such as MS 67 or higher, by reputable grading services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service. These high-grade examples can fetch significant amounts at auction. Additionally, certain 1990 D Washington quarters have been known to have unique errors, which further increase their desirability among collectors. These errors can include things like double strikes, die cracks, or off-center strikes, which are all the result of unusual occurrences during the minting process. Coins with these types of errors are often more sought after because they are rare and add an extra layer of intrigue for those who collect coins with historical or manufacturing anomalies. The current market value of a 1990 D Washington Quarter in high-grade, uncirculated condition can be as high as $47,825, but only in the most exceptional circumstances. You might be wondering how a coin that was originally minted for circulation and mass-produced can reach such a high value. Well, that's due to the rarity of finding one in pristine condition. As time goes on, fewer and fewer of these coins remain in top-tier condition, which drives up the demand for these rarer examples among collectors. Now, let's talk about the significance of the 1990 D Quarter in terms of its place in the broader context of coin collecting. Every year, coin enthusiasts look for certain years and mint marks that have produced particularly rare or valuable coins. While the 1990 D Quarter isn't as famous as some other key dates in American coinage history, it has gained a solid reputation in the numismatic community, especially among those who specialize in Washington quarters. The 1990 D Washington Quarter is often included in discussions about key dates or valuable coins to look out for when searching through pocket change or looking for coins to add to a collection for coin collectors. The process of finding a valuable 1990 D Quarter can be an exciting challenge. While it's true that most of these coins won't fetch more than their face value, the thrill of the hunt is part of what makes coin collecting so appealing. Many collectors spend hours going through rolls of coins, searching for high-quality examples or potential errors that could significantly increase the value of their collection. For those interested in investing in rare coins, the 1990 Washington quarter represents a good example of how a relatively common coin, with the right conditions, can appreciate in value over time. If you happen to have one of these quarters in your collection or are looking to acquire one, it's important to keep it in the best possible condition. Proper storage and handling, such as using coin holders or slabs, can help protect the coin from damage and preserve its value. If you do find a 1990 Washington quarter that you suspect may be valuable, it's a good idea to have it professionally graded. A certified grade from a reputable grading service can increase the coin's market value significantly, as collectors place a premium on certified coins with higher grades. This could be a great way to ensure that you are getting the most value out of your coin if you decide to sell it or add it to your collection. Now, I know you're probably wondering how to actually go about finding one of these valuable coins. While you might get lucky and find one in your pocket change, many collectors purchase rolls of coins from local banks or coin dealers to search for potential high-grade quarters. Some even look for auctions or attend coin shows where rare coins are bought and sold. The key to finding a valuable 1990 quarter is patience and persistence. It's not something that happens overnight, but with some effort and knowledge, you could be the lucky one to find that rare, high-value quarter. In conclusion, the 1990 Mint Mark Washington quarter is an interesting coin that has gained attention over the years due to its potential value, especially in pristine or uncirculated condition. While the majority of these coins are not worth much more than their face value, those that are well-preserved, error-struck, or graded highly can be worth substantial amounts of money. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner just getting into the world of numismatics, the 1990 quarter is certainly a coin worth keeping an eye out for, as it could very well be hiding in your pocket change right now. That's it for today's video on the 1990 Mint Mark Washington quarter. We hope you found this information helpful and exciting. If you've ever come across one of these rare quarters or have any other interesting coins in your collection, be sure to let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting tips, insights, and valuable information on all things numismatics. Thanks for watching and happy collecting! Hey collectors! Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting and explore one coin that you might have in your pocket, or maybe even sitting in your coin jar, worth an incredible amount of money. We're talking about the 1997 Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin, a coin that has stunned collectors and experts with its surprising value. If you've ever wondered if that coin you've got could make you rich, stick around because today's episode is going to break down everything you need to know about the history, the value, and how this coin ended up being worth up to $68,936. Introduction to the coin. Let's start with the basics. The Washington quarter has been a mainstay of U.S. currency since 1932. The coin is named after the first president of the United States, George Washington, whose portrait has graced the front of the quarter since its debut. The 1997 Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin is part of the modern series of quarters, which are produced by the U.S. Mint in various locations across the country. The D. Mint mark indicates that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint. As you know, coins that come from the Denver Mint usually carry a unique set of characteristics. In fact, the 1997 quarter is particularly notable because of its high level of interest in the coin collecting community. And some collectors have found that certain versions of this coin have a market value far beyond what most people would expect. The history of the 1997 quarter. Now, let's take a look at the history of the 1997 Washington quarter. The year 1997 was relatively calm when it comes to U.S. coinage, but the Washington quarter series itself has had a long history, with several design updates and commemorations over the years. The coin's design was unchanged for many years until new designs started emerging in the late 1990s with the 50-state quarters program, which would eventually become one of the most successful and widely collected coin series in history. In 1997, however, the Washington quarter didn't carry any major commemorative design. It was part of the standard series, but still, that didn't stop it from having potential for high-value coins to pop up. The 1997 D Washington quarter was released into circulation, as usual, and was used in everyday transactions for most of the year. But it's important to note that the coins we're talking about today, those with extraordinary value, weren't just regular circulation coins. What makes the 1997 D quarter valuable? So, what's so special about the 1997 D Mint Mark Washington quarter that could make it worth up to $68,936? Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. While most of the 1997 D quarters you'll find in circulation are only worth 25 cents, a few have been identified with errors or special characteristics that make them stand out from the rest. Coins that are in pristine condition or have specific features, such as minting errors or unusual variations, tend to be worth far more than their face value. In the case of the 1997 D quarter, the most valuable coins are those that have been graded at a high level by professional numismatists, coins that show little to no signs of wear, which are often referred to as mint state or proof-like. Additionally, certain coins that show slight variations in their minting process can also increase their value significantly. For example, some 1997 D quarters were mistakenly struck with an incorrect amount of metal or a misalignment during the minting process. These kinds of errors can make a coin incredibly rare, as there's only a small number of them in existence. The market value today? Now, you might be asking yourself, how much could these rare 1997 D Mint Mark Washington quarters actually be worth in today's market? Well, as we mentioned earlier, some of these coins are worth a staggering $68,936. But it's important to remember that this value is not typical for every 1997 D Washington quarter. Most of them will still only be worth their face value of 25 cents unless they have the qualities we discussed earlier. To break it down further, the current market value for a 1997 D quarter in excellent condition, say, one that has been graded by a trusted third-party grading service, could fetch anywhere from $5 to $10 for a coin with minimal wear. However, when you start talking about rare versions of this coin, especially those with minting errors or specific anomalies, that's when things get interesting. Some collectors have been willing to pay thousands of dollars for a single 1997 D Washington quarter that shows signs of a minting mistake, extreme rarity, or flawless preservation. The highest recorded sale of a 1997 D Mint Mark Washington quarter occurred in a private auction, where a pristine example of the coin with an error was sold for a mind-blowing $68,936. This is a massive amount of money for a coin that was originally intended to be worth just 25 cents. And it goes to show just how much a single rare coin can be worth when it ticks all the right boxes. How to spot a valuable 1997 D quarter. So, how can you tell if the 1997 D Washington quarter in your collection or pocket could be worth a small fortune? Here are a few tips to help you identify potential valuable coins. Condition is key. The better the condition, the higher the potential value. Look for coins that are free of significant wear and tear, scratches, or discoloration. Coins that are close to uncirculated or in mint state are much more valuable. Look for errors. As we mentioned earlier, certain minting errors can make a coin incredibly valuable. This could include doubled die errors, off-center strikes, or even coins with missing or misaligned details. Get your coins graded. If you believe you have a potentially valuable coin, consider getting it graded by a reputable grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PGS. A professional grade can significantly increase the value of your coin by verifying its authenticity and condition. Research auction prices. Keep an eye on auction results to see how much rare 1997 D quarters are selling for. Sometimes you can spot a coin that's undervalued because it hasn't been properly recognized for its rarity. Seek expert advice. If you're ever unsure about the value of a coin, don't hesitate to consult with a professional numismatist or a trusted coin dealer who can help you assess the worth of your coin and give you guidance on how to sell it for the best price. There you have it. The 1997 D Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin may look like just another coin in your collection, but it could actually be worth much more than you think. potentially up to $68,936 if you're lucky enough to have one of those rare, air-struck coins in pristine condition. Remember, coin collecting is all about patience, research, and sometimes a bit of luck. Who knows? Maybe you've got a hidden gem sitting right in front of you. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their incredible values, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. And of course, if you have any questions or thoughts on the 1997 D quarter, drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching and happy collecting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to dive deep into something truly fascinating in the world of coin collecting, the 2017 P Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar coin. This coin has a fascinating history, and it's a perfect example of how one small detail can make a massive difference in value. So, buckle up as we explore the history, significance, and, most importantly, the current market value of this coin that has been known to reach as high as $21,000. Introduction to the 2017 P Mint Mark coin. The 2017 P Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar coin has gained incredible attention over the years, and for good reason. This coin represents a special chapter in U.S. minting history. It was the first time in history that a mint mark, specifically the P Mint Mark, representing the Philadelphia Mint, was placed on the Washington quarter. Prior to this, mint marks were only placed on dimes, nickels, and pennies, not quarters. The decision to place a P Mint mark on the 2017 Washington quarter was part of a commemoration of the 225th anniversary of the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia. The significance of the 2017 P Mint mark. Now, why is this coin so significant? First off, this was the first time a mint mark was used on quarters, making it a key milestone for collectors and numismatists. The 2017 P Mint Mark Washington quarter features the standard design of the Washington quarter, which has been in circulation since 1932. It shows George Washington, our first president, facing left with the inscription, "Liberty," above and the year 2017 below. Surrounding this, you'll find, "In God We Trust," and "United States of America." The beginning of the coin's journey in the market. When the 2017 P Mint Mark Washington quarter was first released, the general public wasn't really aware of how valuable it could become. The coin was issued as part of the regular circulation, and many of these coins went into people's pockets, change jars, and circulation bins. But there was one key thing that collectors were paying attention to: the rarity of this P Mint mark. Coin enthusiasts immediately began to notice that this was no ordinary quarter. How the coin was discovered. The first hint that something special was happening came when people started looking through rolls of quarters and noticing that these 2017 P Mint Mark quarters were not as common as they appeared. The Philadelphia Mint had only produced a limited number of these coins, and they were more difficult to find than many people thought. In fact, they were so rare that many collectors began to seek them out specifically. Some began hoarding these coins, thinking that they would increase in value over time. And boy, were they right. The demand for the coin grows as time passed. The demand for the 2017 P Mint Mark Washington quarter grew significantly. People realized that the combination of rarity and historical significance could make these coins extremely valuable. The fact that the coin had been released for the 225th anniversary of the U.S. Mint, coupled with the unique placement of the P Mint mark, made it a highly sought-after item in the numismatic world. Collectors from all over the country began searching for the coin, and it didn't take long before prices began to rise steadily. The market for rare and limited edition coins had been growing for years, but the 2017 P Mint Mark Washington quarter took things to a new level. A coin that started at a low value. Now, when this coin was first released, it wasn't worth much more than its face value, 25 cents. That's the case for most circulating coins, especially those that are still in general circulation. However, collectors were quick to realize that there was a good chance this coin would go up in value over time, particularly in mint condition, even though the coin initially didn't sell for much more than a quarter. If you managed to find one that was in pristine, uncirculated condition, it started gaining attention. The coin could sometimes fetch a little more than face value in certain markets, but at this point, the coin was far from being considered a major treasure. The surge in value over to me as we moved through the years, however, something incredible began to happen. The value of the 2017 Mint Mark Washington quarter started to climb steadily. Coins that were in exceptional condition, say, those that were graded as MS 65 or higher, saw significant price increases. By 2020, the 2017 Mint Mark Washington quarter had already started commanding prices in the range of $10 to $15, and in some cases, even higher. But the biggest surprise came when one particular 2017 Mint Mark Washington quarter hit the market. This coin, in near-perfect condition, went for a staggering $21,000. Yes, you heard that right, $21,000 for a single quarter. It wasn't just any coin. This particular quarter was a perfect example of a coin that collectors will pay top dollar for. With its rarity, historical significance, and exceptional condition, it became a highly prized item in the world of coin collecting. Why did this coin get so expensive? What made the 2017 Mint Mark Washington quarter worth so much? Well, there are several factors at play. First and foremost, the rarity of the coin is key. While there were millions of these quarters produced, the coin's mint mark and historical significance make it incredibly unique. As more and more collectors sought to own this piece of history, the demand for the coin began to increase. Additionally, coins in perfect condition, especially those graded as MS 67 or higher, can fetch astronomical prices. It's no surprise that the coin that went for $21,000 was one of the best preserved examples of the 2017 Mint Mark Washington quarter. The current market value of the 2017 Mint Mark Washington quarter as of now, the current market value of a 2017 Mint Mark Washington quarter can vary based on several factors, including its condition, rarity, and whether it has been graded by a professional coin grading service. For an average circulated 2017 Mint Mark Washington quarter, you can expect to pay anywhere between $1 to $5. However, for higher-grade coins, especially those graded as MS 65 or higher, the prices can easily range from $10 to $100, depending on the market at the time. And if you're lucky enough to find a coin in near-perfect or perfect condition, like the one that went for $21,000, you could potentially strike it rich. In conclusion, the 2017 Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar coin is a true gem for coin collectors. It's not just a quarter, it's a piece of American history, and it stands as a reminder of the 225th anniversary of the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone with a casual interest in coins, this is a coin that has a lot of potential to grow in value over time. If you happen to find a 2017 Mint Mark Washington quarter in your pocket change, or if you're considering adding one to your collection, now you know just how valuable this coin can be. Who knows? Maybe you'll find a perfect specimen that could one day be worth $21,000 or even more. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and leave a comment below if you've found any valuable coins in your collection. Until next time, happy collecting! Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the world of rare coins and valuable collectibles. Today we are discussing the 2020 Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar coin, which has been making waves in the numismatic world. Collectors and enthusiasts have been buzzing about this particular coin due to its rarity and unique characteristics. You might be surprised to learn that some of these coins have reached a staggering market value of up to $11,000. So what makes this coin so special, and why is it commanding such a high price? Let us break it down step by step. The history of the 2020 Mint Mark Washington quarter. The 2020 Washington quarter was released as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series initiated by the United States Mint in 2010. This program featured designs showcasing national parks and historical sites across the United States. The 2020 quarter featured the National Park of American Samoa, also known as the Bat Quarter, due to its unique depiction of a Samoan fruit bat. The Philadelphia Mint, which is designated by the P Mint mark, was one of the facilities that produced these quarters in 2020. Why this coin is worth a lot of money while millions of these quarters were minted. Certain factors contribute to their high market value. The primary reasons are errors, varieties, and mint condition grades. Let us explore these factors one by one. Error coins. One of the biggest reasons some 2020 P Washington quarters are worth thousands of dollars is the presence of rare errors. Some quarters were struck with major misprints such as off-center strikes, double dies, and die cracks. These errors make them highly sought after by collectors. For example, some known varieties feature a doubled image on Washington's face or an unusual misalignment in the lettering. These error coins can fetch extremely high prices depending on their rarity and demand. High-grade specimens. The condition of the coin also plays a major role in its value. Coins that are in mint state condition, especially those graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, can bring in premium prices. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for pristine specimens, and some of the highest graded coins from this series have sold for thousands of dollars at auctions. A flawless or near-flawless coin can be incredibly rare, making it highly desirable. Market demand and rarity. Another factor influencing the price of these quarters is collector demand. The back quarter design was already popular due to its unique representation of wildlife. With limited high-grade examples available and the presence of rare errors, demand has driven prices to astonishing levels. In the world of numismatic scarcity combined with high demand equals high value. Recent sales and market value. Now, let us talk numbers. Some 2020 P Washington quarters with errors or high grades have been sold for impressive amounts. In recent auctions, certain error coins have reached values of $5,000 to $11,000, depending on their rarity and condition. Even regular coins in lower mint state grades have been known to sell for significant amounts, proving that this coin is highly valuable in the current market. If you happen to come across a 2020 P Washington quarter, do not overlook it. It might be worth much more than just 25 cents. Checking for errors and getting the coin graded could reveal a hidden treasure in your collection. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone new to coin collecting, keeping an eye out for valuable quarters like this one can be an exciting and profitable endeavor. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2020 P Mint mark Washington quarter dollar coin. If you enjoyed this video and found the information helpful, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and rare coin discoveries. Thank you for watching and happy collecting. Welcome back to the channel, where we explore rare coins, their history, and how much they are worth in today's market. In this video, we are talking about a specific coin that has shocked collectors and enthusiasts, the 1984 P Washington quarter. If you have one in your collection, it could be worth an incredible amount of money. We will cover its history, how to identify a valuable specimen, and why one recently sold for an astonishing $73,918. Stay tuned to find out if you might be sitting on a small fortune. History of the Washington quarter. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, this coin became a permanent part of U.S. currency due to its popularity. Over the years, changes were made to its composition and minting process, but the quarter remains an essential part of American coinage. The 1984 P Washington quarter. The 1984 P quarter was minted in Philadelphia, as indicated by the P Mint mark. While millions of these coins were produced, only a few have been found in pristine condition with rare errors or unique characteristics that make them highly valuable to collectors. Some of the most sought-after varieties include error coins, full strike examples, and high-grade specimens. What makes the 1984 P quarter valuable? Not every 1984 P quarter is worth a fortune, but certain factors can significantly increase its value. Let's go over what makes this coin so desirable to collectors and investors. Mint errors. Off-center strikes, double die obverse, DDO. Missing clad layer, broadstruck errors, clipped planchet, high-grade condition. Coins graded MS67 or higher are extremely rare and can fetch thousands of dollars at auctions. Full strike details and minimal wear are key indicators of premium value, historical significance, and rarity. Despite high mintage, very few coins remain in pristine condition due to circulation. where collectors actively seek out these high-grade examples, increasing demand. Record-breaking auction sale. Recently, a 1984 P. Washington quarter in MS67 plus condition sold for an astonishing $73,918 at a major coin auction. The reason for this high price was its exceptional preservation, sharp strike, and overall rarity in such a high grade. Coins with significant errors or unique characteristics can push the value even higher. How to identify a valuable 1984 P quarter? If you want to check whether you own a valuable 1984 P quarter, here are some steps to follow. Check the mint mark. Look for the P mint mark on the obverse front of the coin. Examine for errors. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling, missing elements, or unusual characteristics. Assess condition. Coins with full details, strong luster, and no significant marks are the most valuable. Get your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to determine its condition. Current market trends. The coin market fluctuates based on demand, historical significance, and the availability of high-grade specimens. Right now, rare Washington quarters, especially those with errors or exceptional grades, are commanding record prices. The trend suggests that these coins will continue to appreciate in value, making them a solid investment for collectors and numismatists alike. The 1984 P. Washington quarter may seem like an ordinary coin, but in rare conditions and with unique characteristics, it can be worth a life-changing amount of money. If you have a 1984 P quarter, inspect it closely. You might just have a valuable rarity sitting in your collection. Let us know in the comments if you own any interesting coins or if you want us to cover another rare coin in a future video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins and collectibles. Thanks for watching and happy collecting!